Hey fam! So, welcome to another video. And sorry ulit kung medyo maingay na naman yung aircon ko. But anyway, okay. The thing is kasi, I don't know what to call this video. I don't know what this video is supposed to, like, what I'm supposed to call this video. Kasi, I was just really moved with what happened a while ago, that I just really had the urge na kailangan ko mag-film para ma-share ko sa inyo guys kung ano mga na-realize ko and stuff like that. Hindi kasi siya, I mean, ayokong gawing motivational Monday kasi hindi naman ako magsasalita about, you know, like, inspirational stuff. And then, hindi rin siya life update kasi mag-share lang talaga ako about something na na-move ako. Hindi rin to parang reflection video. Kasi it's not really that. So parang naisip ko, siguro it's a kwentuhan video. Like, you know, kwentuhan with me. Like, hindi kasi parang mag-share lang talaga ako. So this video also might not be that long. Like, konting sharing lang kasi very na-move ako sa activity ko kanina. So, yeah, siguro this is a kwentuhan with me. Kwentuhan with Annie na video, which might or might not happen again. But yun, I want to take this chance and I might regret it more if hindi ko to ma-share sa inyo guys. So, informal na naman yung video na to. Anyway, so, okay, let's get on to what I'm to the point of this video. Okay, so earlier today, well, today is March 26, a Thursday, pero baka Friday niyo ito papanood. So baka, you know, by the time you watch this, I just filmed it the day before. So anyway, so if you didn't know, I'm a member of CYA, or Christ Youth in Action. And since I am from DLSU, I'm part of the hub called UMC, or Unified Manila Chapter. And we started with having online common prayer times. So we use the platform Zoom. So pwede yung like video conference and stuff. So yeah, we started with it today, and so of course si Kuya Kenneth yung nag-lead and other staffers. And then so yeah, we had a common prayer time today, and it's something that will be going on every Thursday until the quarantine will last. We will be having that online common prayer time every Thursday at 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. So, I was just like very moved kasi with what happened a while ago because, okay, so basically the flow of that prayer time, it is icebreaker. So yeah, we had an online game for our icebreaker, and then we had overview and instructions. So Kuya Kenneth, he just explained like how it's gonna go and how we're gonna do the online prayer time. And then we had scripture reading, and then there's a commentary, intercession, common worship, and then we end with some announcements. So basically, okay, basically, I just got really moved when we started the intercession because, you know, aside from praying for those affected by the COVID-19 and for praying for our families' safety and for praying for the frontliners, we also gave our own intentions. Like, for those who had intentions, we were free to share them. And for me naman kasi, yeah, I prayed also for this whole crisis that's going on, for the safety of everyone. And then I also had a personal intention, and I asked my CYA brothers and sisters to pray for me because I'm praying for healing and my inner peace. So yun nga, kasi like I mentioned naman how I'm going through something. I know, like, probably some of you are thinking, ay nako, like, she's always going through something na lang. Pero, okay, itong time na to naman, like, it's not really something super big or super bad. Pero, I'm very much greatly affected. Because, may problem sa friendship ko sa isang tao. And, hindi ko siya nakakausap. Pero, yun nga, like, binibigyan ko na lang siya ng space or whatever. Hindi ako nag-initiate or anything. Pero, yun nga, like, I'm just praying to, like, heal from that. Kasi nga, yun, it kinda hurts me na bigla na lang nawala lahat. Hindi na kami nag-uusap and stuff like that. But then, at the same time, part of me also feels like siguro this is something that's for the best. Kasi, you know, like, not everything. At first, things were good. Like, we enjoyed talking to each other. Lagi kami nag-uusap. Lagi kami nag-aasaran and all. But then, after, parang, hindi na ako natutuwa. Pero, hindi ko yun masabi sa kanya. Kasi, it's either, sasabihin ko sa kanya, maintindihan niya, pero baka hindi niya ako kakausapin. And I don't want that. I just want to keep talking, pero sana naman aware niya sa nararamdaman ko. Pero hindi ko nga kasi masabi. So, like, siguro it's also for the best na ganito muna kami ngayon. And then, also, so, in the scripture reading kanina, we read, Exodus, what was that? Exodus 32, 7-14. So, it was my second, during the common prayer time, it was my second time to come across that reading. Because, that is what, kasi nga, I do daily devotions, diba? So, I do that every morning. Yeah, this is actually my notebook for that. So, basically, in Exodus 32, 7-14, so, some verses I wrote here, I just have a few, and I'll read it out to you guys. So, yeah, if you want to read yung buong passage nun, yan, you can just look for Exodus 32, 7-14. So, yung sinulat ko dito is, turn away from the heat of your anger and do not bring disaster on your people. Remember your servants, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the promise you yourselves swore. I will multiply your descendants like the stars of heaven, and all this land I spoke about, I will give to them as an everlasting inheritance. Yahweh then changed his mind and would not yet harm his people. Okay, so basically, context of that is Yahweh was disappointed because his people were not recognizing him, and he wanted to do harm unto them. But Moses basically begged Yahweh to not push through with it and reminded him of his everlasting grace. So, so for me, like, in the morning when I was doing my daily devotions, my reflection for that was basically, like, we tend to lose sight of Jesus, especially with so many things going on now. We forget to recognize him, especially now that we have so much time, and we would focus on things that we want to do na hindi natin nagawa because wala nga tayo time, kasi nga lahat tayo may school or work. So, for me, my reflection was basically, yun nga, we just lose sight of him, and after reading that, I wanted to make a conscious effort na lagi kong i-recognize si God in my everyday life, especially the fact that we have more time now just means that we should be able to give even a little of our time to Jesus. And then, a while ago, so during the common prayer time, Kuya Jock was the one who read that passage to us. And I got to see, I mean, hindi naman sa sobrang iba yung reflection, pero parang I got a different perspective on it because of the reflection that Kuya Jock gave us. And he gave us 3 reflection questions, which I also wrote down here. So the first one is, are we impatient with what's happening in our lives? Are we blind to what the Lord is doing in our life? Are we becoming ungrateful? So that, from the first reflection question pa lang, parang doon na talaga ako na-move. Kasi, yun nga, aside from forgetting to recognize God, I also kind of came to the realization, what if I am being impatient? Kasi nga, ang dami nangyayari, and aware naman kayo, if you guys consistently watch my videos, aware naman kayo na, I go through a lot. Okay. And sometimes, I complain or even question, like, oh, why am I going through this? Like, why is God allowing this to happen in my life? But then, yun nga, like, baka nga nagiging impatient lang ako kasi God is probably trying to tell me something, or He's probably preparing me for something. So, it may be hard because I have to go through this pain and all, but baka something good will come out of this. And impatient lang talaga ako ngayon because honestly, I admit I'm very impatient. So there. And then number 2 is, what other gods are we worshipping in our life? Have we forgotten God, as it may seem like He is nowhere to be found? Are we too busy with Netflix and Facebook or YouTube? Are we considering them as our gods? So, like, basically the second reflection question is very much close to my personal reflection when I first read the scripture. And I realized that probably I'm focusing on other things, and that I forget to spend time with God. I mean, I still do pray every day at this time of the crisis and the quarantine. I've been praying every day, but I feel like I give more attention to other things that I enjoy, like YouTube or even Netflix. So, I think it's a really good thing to pause from time to time and just spend a moment of silence or a moment of prayer with God, because it could really make a big difference. Because for me, after the common prayer time, I felt better, like, kasi nga I'm in the healing process, right? So after the common prayer time, I really did feel better. I felt lighter. I mean, things just got a bit better for me after that prayer time, especially because since I asked them to pray for me, and it just gave me so much comfort that I heard their prayers, that, like, since we were a lot, they had to mute everyone, so basically we could only hear Kuya Kenneth, Jake, and Bart, who they were all together, and they were our prayer time leaders. So I only heard their prayers because everyone else was on mute. But then I really kind of wish that I heard everyone else's, but even if I didn't, even if I only basically heard the 3 of them, it was already kind of comforting for me, because what I heard was like, please bless Annie, and may she find her peace, something like that. And also the last thing I heard was may she experience goodness. So for me, that is just okay. This for me, the comforting thing there is that how they prayed for me, and second was like knowing that they were praying for me just gives me so much strength. And nothing like, you know, for me, when I know people pray for me and when I hear them pray for me, it's very comforting and encouraging for me. Naiyak ako ngayon. Okay. Yeah, and it just felt nice that nothing like that feeling of comfort. After feeling comforted, everything just followed. I felt good and I felt motivated and all. This healing process is gonna take long for sure, but I just really appreciated how the things I heard. It is very comforting, and it is just so nice. Like, yeah. It is just so nice that they were able to that, you know, their prayers were so meaningful. So yeah, yun na. I know I keep saying that I feel so comforted, but that's just because inuulit-ulit ko siya kasi it's true, guys. Like, hearing my brothers and sisters pray for me, or knowing that they pray for me, it was very heartwarming. And yeah, like, even if not everything is 100% okay, it really helped me a lot. Like, after the prayer time, I went back to my parents' room, and then my dad was like asking me, who are you talking to? And then I said, oh no, we just had prayer time with CYA. And then my mom was like, oh, tingnan mo siya, high spirits siya ngayon kasi nag-pray siya. So like, yeah. Yeah, it really makes a difference, guys, when you really get to spend time with God. Okay, so for the third and last reflection question that Kuya Jock gave us, it says here, how can we continue to be faithful to God even in this crisis? Have you talked to God today? So basically, yeah, I hope you guys were also able to reflect when I shared the questions. So, yun lang. Like, I just wanted to share with you guys my experience today. And actually, next week, I'm planning to go on a social media break for 2 or 3 weeks off Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, Twitter. I'm gonna be going off all of those for 2 to 3 weeks because I think it's just a good time to detoxify, you know, and it's gonna be in time for Holy Week, so that's gonna be a good way to realign my heart and my life with the Lord. And yeah, so to my friends watching this, if you need to reach out to me, email or text. Anyway, so ayun lang, guys. Like, that's just basically what I wanted to share. I just really moved, and yeah, prayer talaga is something else, because God is really the best talaga. He's always willing to listen. He's always willing to give you what you ask for. But if he doesn't, that's probably because God is protecting you. So basically, yun lang talaga. Like, I just wanted to have a sort of kwentuhan with you guys and to share what inspired me today. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below if you want to share anything or if you want to chat. My social media links are all down below. There's a reason why I always put them down below. That's because if you guys need someone to talk to, it's just there. And yeah, so don't forget to always smile and spread the love. Bye!